Monster kill!
Battle begins.
Yeah, it's pretty nutty. And we've seen Mick a few times. You mentioned it in the previous series, the Echo Saber Aghanims build. Is that something he wants this game with like a Silver Age thrown in? Or does he still need that blink to initiate on the puck with the Ancient Seal and the jump from Boxy?
Yeah, considering that he's playing against with Keeper of the Light and also having a Night Stalker position 1 offlane Dead Prophet, if they want to put a bit more tempo and put a bit more pressure, I would prefer if this is a Blink Dagger. It's fine if he gets Echo Saber into Blink Dagger, but I definitely think that Blink Dagger is a must, either first or second item.
Okay. And then
I don't want to see Echo Saber Aghanim Scepter. I think that's kind of a waste in this game. Like there were a couple of games where he decided to go with these two items, but we'll see.
And the Night Stalker position 1 here, maybe taking a leaf out of well, TSM's book or Saberchad's book. We saw this a couple of times from Entity with this Armlet Echo Saber, the ability just to run around during nighttime, killing people off. I assume that's what Matu's going to be looking for here. Go for right-click damage. He does have Phase Boots Bracer queued up, but we'll see what the plan is. Might skip the Armlet, go straight Echo. Does have a few options for him in that build.
We've also seen Night Stalkers from position 1 getting Aghanim Scepters in a couple of situations.
Okay.
30 seconds to battle.
I guess that makes sense. Like you said with the Kotl, just spam out that AoE Void. Do an awful lot of damage early on. Oh, from the games we've seen so far from Nigma, they're very, very quick off the mark to get out to this mid lane and get wards down. They want to fight around both of the bounty rune spots in the river. Liquid, they've got one ward off to the right, but Boxy, nasal goo on him. Has the concussive shot to slow them down. They won't chase, they're just securing the rune, while Mickey will walk in, not get it, so 2 for 2 is the end result. On Dreamer Cell, battling with Zai. And GH running back away from Insania, but these goose stacks on Zai are going to cause some problems now. Dreamer Cell has 4 up. Could do some big damage, but doesn't go for the hit.
They didn't get the value. Even though it's 12 mana on Viscous Goo, they didn't win the trade. And look at the items on Liquid's offlane. Both of them have Magic Wand and a Branch. So he just gave them 7 Magic Wand charges, which is 100 HP and 100 mana.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, great value for them. And Kuro, he's already very low HP. Well, up at top, Matumamad. Wow, that Mind Control Visage, Soul Assumption level 1 with GH shards. Drop Matu down to 200 health already. He does have a magic stick, but difficult times for Liquid's top lane.
You want to have Visage off to a good start. I mean, in terms of harassing, he's doing a good job. In terms of CS, sitting at 2 right now. Visage, not the hero that deals most damage level 1. But yeah, so far so good. They're controlling the lane. Visage will be farming underneath the tower, getting some extra regen, can keep the lane there, and also GH did manage to block the camp. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, this is a killer lane for Team Liquid. Having Death Prophet and Skywrath Mage, it's a lot of harassment, so Bristleback will need to get to his Ring of Health ASAP.
Yeah, they've both got, what, 10, 13 one charges on the Sky and the DP respectively. There's like no way that Nigma will win these trades anymore. Dreamer Cell taking the brunt of the damage. Kuro zoned out as well.
Once you get level 2 with these 2 heroes on Liquid, one hero from Nigma Galaxy most likely gonna die. It's just way too much damage. They're running low on regen as well. They do have Magic Stick, couple of charges, but yeah, Kuro will body block that big camp on bottom.
Yeah, Boxy blocks out the small camp. So no pulls for either team. But yeah, definitely waiting for that first blood attempt bottom. Like Dreamer Cell, no salve, very low HP.
Oh, Matu's in trouble.
Oh, Matu dead up top. Yeah, the Visage and the Tusk get straight on top of that Night Stalker. This is one of the difficulties when you have a Kotl POS 5, isn't it? He wants to be stacking and pulling and blasting range creeps, but you're against a Tusk and a Visage.
Yeah, it's kind of a grief position 5 Kotl until you get to like levels, especially with the Night Stalker at early levels. Like this hero doesn't really provide you with much as a safe laner compared to the off lane.
Oh, Zai
Nice,
just
done.
diving. Triple range creeps onto that tower as well, so a little bit of chip damage there. While Boxy, I think he was hunting for Kuroki. Very low HP Snapfire, trying to stack a camp. Concussive shot's going to hit the Snapfire, though. And Boxy pops his wand. Ah, the deny to neutrals.
He still dragged the creep wave, dealt damage to this tier 1 tower on bottom, and Zai still putting the pressure on Bristleback. He does have Ring of Health coming to him, but it's gonna be at least 30 seconds until Courier gets there. So Urn of Shadows done on Zai, which means that they need to start playing aggressively. Boxy does have TP available. I feel like he's gonna be TPing to the mid lane, refill Mickey's bottle, because Mickey is very low on resources right now.
Yeah, and Kuro doing the same thing, while GH up at top. He is low. They are making life uncomfortable for Matumba Man, though. 17 last hits on the Night Stalker, so he's doing better than the Bristle. Ahead of the Visage in last hits, but that one death is absolutely going to hurt his morale. And it looks like Kuroki has kind of given up on that bot lane. Dreamer Cell pulling into the small camp himself. Stacks being built up by Kuro as he refilled the bottle mid. And like you said, Boxy does the same job there.
No. Kuroki kills Water Rune, which means that Mickey won't be able to get it one more time. Boxy is kind of guarded. Needs to pick it up. A lot of mind games happening.
SML making sure that the Tiny doesn't get a free refill. And now they know the Sky's been missing. They can play aggressively down bottom. It's a level 4 DP, though, with 8 1 charges, 10 1 charges, and the Spirit Siphon healing her back up decently. Zai not really under too much threat of dying there. And when Boxy returns, they can actually look to turn it. Maybe get a kill on this half-health Bristleback. And GH is doing such a good job as well, stopping Insania from stacking or pulling. No creep wave manipulation, so he's got to try and just stack the medium camp. Can't get the full efficiency out of the Cottle, who loves to stack, 3 camps at the same time up in this dire jungle. As Kuroki down bottom. He's been found out by Zai and Boxy. Dived under the tower. Gets a Scatter Blast and a Cookie out, but that final Spirit Siphon will finish the job. As Dreamer Cell, now the next man in their sight. And dropped down to half health again. This Urn of Shadows doing a tremendous amount of work.
It's a lot of damage on this bottom lane. Zai is off to a really good start. 29 and 9. I assume this is going to be a Spirit Vessel rush. Does give you a bit more tankiness. Mind Control. He looks very dead. Another Void is available.
And Matu getting his revenge. So even though it looks very difficult the first 2 or 3 minutes for Liquid, they've more than recovered in that top lane. And just looking at the CS values and the net worth, they're top 3. Top 3 net worth, all Liquid heroes, so they're making it work. And we're still yet to see, this Tiny make any moves.
Oh, Kuro jumped into his death.
Yeah, Kuroki gonna get taken down by that Arcane Bolt, or is he? Snowball doesn't save him. Mickey gets the final touch as Boxy then move up the staircase, not gonna save him. No miss from
That was such a beautiful play from Mickey. 3 throw when Snowball was about to end. And also gets the Power Rune. Has that Invis. Has 6 raindrop charges. Doesn't need to care about the ganks, I would say. They need to bring probably 3 heroes to kill him on a mid lane, because Mickey is super tanky. This hero becomes insanely tanky, like has a lot of strength gain, 10 magic wand charges, also Invis, so you need to bring Sentry. I don't know if they can kill it.
And now using the Invis to TP bottom. They want to find this Bristleback. So GH has come down here. He's under dire vision. So they see the Tusk retreating. And they know where Dreamer Cell is. He walked into that Observer Ward range ever so barely. Mickey, he sees the easier target though. Goes straight onto GH. And this will open up some good pressure onto bottom tier 1. It's being frantically pinged by Dreamer Cell. Like,
oh,
guys.
And Mickey also picks up the rune.
Oh, the bounty too.
Refills his bottle. Level 6 on Mind Control. 7 minutes into the game. Having
Dreamer
these...
Cell? He's stuck. He's being spotted by the Tiny. They've got the combo. Zai just pops the ulti, the Ancient Seal, and a Spirit Siphon. Dreamer Cell. Oh, he's absolutely dead here. Nigma, they can't save their Bristleback. Instead, they're trying to smoke out from mid up towards top because they see Insania and they know where Matu is under his tower.
Bottom tower.
Yeah, and look at the bottom tower. It's being pinged out by Dreamer. So Zai still has another 10-15 seconds left on that ulti. And this is going to be extremely fast Spirit Vessel. We're talking about 8 minutes. Top lane.
They're killing Matu. Under the coil. They've got what they need to stun him, control him, and kill him off. Insania going to be a little happy about that. He gets to hold the wave. Keep Nigma away from his tower. But like for like there, and the Bristleback returns bottom, so the tower bot is still alive. While Nigma, they're stealing stacks. Kotal spent so much time building up bank in this jungle, and it's just removed immediately by Sumail and GH.
Blast
Nice
will
illuminate.
connect, get 2 creeps, but they managed to steal most of them. You also got to be careful about stacking the triangle. You're playing against the Bristleback. Tumbaman, he's hunting.
He wants GH real bad. 3 seconds for the Void, but Mind Control and Sumail holding the line. It looks like we will see Matu go into that armlet. So he wants to step things up a little bit faster. Insane, you're still trying to stack up and build things up for Mickey. Link Dagger about halfway saved up for with the money he's collected.
Tower is under attack.
Spirit Vessel done on that Prophet. Another ulti available in 40 seconds. This is where they just collapse on the bottom tower and try to take it. Mid lane. Tusk refilling the bottle one more time. Cookie initiation does not connect.
Yeah, difficult one there. And committing 3 heroes into mid. Kuro GH still not level 6. They'd love to have the snap kisses to combo up with this coil as quickly as possible. Now, looks like Zai just going to let the creeps do the work down there. Hit the tower. Not committing for anything. Just shoving out the wave.
Are scanning.
As Nigma
If he
take a couple of
sees
stacks
bot-
of their own.
He knows that he's not gonna die. Zai, ready to join a fight. Exorcism is available right now.
Oh, Insania attempted to deny the regen rune, but Sumail just that little bit quicker. And Liquid forced GH away, while Zai spots out Dreamer Cell, the low mana Bristleback trying to farm jungle. A lot of little bits of poking here. No real hardcore initiation from anyone. During daytime now, 4.5 minutes until night. Matu will have the Dark Ascension. So potentially a window to go for the mid tower instead of the bottom. As Zai goes and dives in towards GH. Spirit Siphon, the Spirit Vessel. And that concussive shot, almost enough to kill him. Boxy, is he committing for that? He was going deep and looking for the vision, but the tower being focused. There's the Dark Ascension. Toss around the Bristleback, and he's under the crippling fear. They focus the puck, though. Sumail with the orb, the jaunt. Away he goes, but Matu, he's straight on his tail. Concussive shot slow, another couple of hits, and a good Ancient Seal from Boxy while they turn and focus into the Snapfire as well. The Mystic Flare, allowing Matu to get a double kill.
Right underneath the ward, Mind Control. Will need to drop down the birds. Team Liquid brought everybody to the mid lane. I mean, Nigma did kill the top tower, but Mickey ready to go in one more time. Does have Tumbler's toy.
He does, he jumps in. Another crippling
Into the
fear from
silence,
Tumberman.
nice combo.
Beautifully done and set up by Liquid, and maybe Nigma unexpecting that as it was daytime. But that Dark Ascension just allows Matu to have that good 30-second window where he can go free reign, chasing people down.
Look at the build on Boxy. He's not messing around. Level 7, 4 points in Ancient Seal. Wants to ruin this puck. I don't know how you itemize, like what's your second item, but it needs to be some kind of a dispelment. I don't think you can get away with getting a Blink Dagger as your item after you finish Witchblade.
Yeah, so what do we see then? Because Yule Scepter hasn't really been popular on puck recently.
Yule Scepter is kind of meh. I mean, if he can get away with like 2 more fights where he doesn't die, that will allow him to get closer to Blink, and then you need a BKB. Playing into these here, this is like 3 silences, and these are long duration silences.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, it definitely feels like BKB is a necessity. Needs to finish the Witchblade first, though. And he wants some use out of this double damage rune he has bottled. So with MC showing on that mid wave, trying to sit in behind him and bait out a move from Liquid, but Insania, Zai, both from the tree line, just very safely clearing out creeps to stop the push. This gives a bit of room to Matu down bottom just to farm, and a tier 1 tower already at 300 health. Could be easy pickings for them, but Nigma says no, nothing easy here for Liquid. I'll coil up the Matu Night Stalker. He has to snap it, and there's the combo. Kisses, coil, kill him off. Mind Control is dead over in that mid lane, though, as he was way out of line. He's on the enemy ramp.
Liquid still getting something out of the map. Matu a bit too greedy there. Not respecting the coil and also the combo with Mortimer's Kisses. Tiny, we talked about his itemization before the game started. He does have a Blink Dagger as his first item, plus a Tumbler's Toy, so can potentially close the gap, and here it comes.
Just like that. Into the nuke damage of the Skarath Mage. Bristleback and clapped down. That Spirit Vessel. So much value from it, but Nigma always wanting to continue and extend these fights with some good chain stuns. Mickey brought down low, and he's gonna get finished off here by Sumail and Kuro. Oh, Mickey, the avalanche buys him time, and Matsu thinking about this Dark Ascension play aggressively in towards Kuroki to find the kill on the snap in the back. A couple more punches as it's taking a while though, and Mind Control and GH able to get in there with a snowball and the full assumptions. They do get a nice little pushback there from the blinding light of Insania.
Matu needed that armlet in this fight to be able to get the damage done. Sometimes, like all of these deaths, because, oh, I died once, I'm not going to be able to get the kill because of it. And it's just a snowball-y effect. Still, Nigma punching back. Sumail thinking about getting Sanj as his next item, so that's going to give him tankiness, some status resistance, so the silences are not going to be lasting as long as they should. So that's his approach, how to deal with all those silences. Maybe he thinks Snowball will be enough. Like, Tusk will need to take care of me, and then I'll try to get a Sanj. Maybe it's just a Sanj into Blink Dagger. You don't necessarily need to get Kaya Sanj fully.
So that's his way of dealing with Ancient Seal and DP Silence, and obviously doesn't have any effect against the Crippling Fear, so like you say, relying on the Snowball to get him away from Night Stalker.
Even Cookie could get him out of the trouble, buy him a little bit of time so that the Night Stalker silence is interrupted. Insania.
Yeah, nice Cookie forward. Catching out the Cottle, pops his full wand, but even with that and the raindrops, not enough to survive. Nigma bringing everybody up top. And finally, a bit of life from Dreamercell on this Bristleback. He's had a pretty torrid time, but a good coil, catching Boxy. Mickey tries with the avalanche, but Nigma keep running forward. Couple of support kills in a row. Now pinging out that mid-tier 1.
They're looking for Aghanim Scepter on Dreamercell. You said he needs some time off. Getting very close to it. Needs another 1,000 gold. And then he'll be ready to join. Roshan gonna be next on the menu. We didn't talk too much about Mind Control. He's been farming most of the time, going into Raid Pact as his first item, reducing the damage. So this is the way they itemize. This Sanj on Puck gives him tankiness, 30% more damage reduction from Raid Pact. Might be enough to actually get it. Oh, bottom lane. Oh.
Yeah. Sumail down. Matu and Mickey pairing up to kill off the Puck. Kuro with a snowball and the Cookie, but they just lack damage right now. I can't battle into these two from Liquid. It's been a nice bit of back and forth. You know, we've seen Team Nigma able to continue fighting even with, 5-6k net worth deficit. But whenever Liquid come out full force, ready to step forward and be that first mover, they are the stronger team right now.
That Prophet also hit level 12. Tiny, ready to jump in one more time. Mickey Tiny. Like, this is why it's been one of his better heroes. I would even dare to say his best hero, maybe even better than his Ember. Because he knows what's up. Like, he does not overextend with his Tiny. He knows exactly when he needs to go in. And the Stumbler's Toy, a lot of value from an item.
Nice Centaur Stomp. Not going to help Mind Control survive, though. Matsuma Matt, he's got the armlet toggles, and the avalanche toss in will clear through the Visage. It looks like Sumail, yeah, going to cancel that TP. Doesn't want to get caught up in this team fight. Zai has Exo ready. Is this a move into Roche from Liquid?
This would be pretty big. If they can steal Roshan from Bristleback lineup, I think it's time to force this fight.
Hey, go into the pit. I got these 3 tanky frontliners. DP, Tiny, Night Stalker. If they can get Aegis on one of these guys, Nigma could have a lot of problems to contend with.
Matu picked up the shard. Wants to be able to sustain in the fights, get in and out. Just some chip damage on Roche using Exorcism. This gives Nigma time to go inside. But one Exo is down, they don't have to fear too much because Bristleback wants to take a fight right now, and he does have Aghanim Scepter. Exo just expired.
Yeah, Dreamer's a little low on mana, so might be afraid of sticking around. Sumail, though, coils into kisses. Mickey being blasted. They've got the backstab from Matu, but the snowball came out in time. Mickey force-staffed away. Insania saves him while Boxy is shredded by GH. Liquid want to retreat to their high ground. Just hold out. They do have BKB up on Zai now as they finish off the Wraith Pact. But the shards blocking the retreat. Zai has to find a hidey hole in the trees as Mickey jumps in again. Avalanche toss, the cookie away. GH saved by Kuroki. And Zai with his BKB.
They want Dreamer Cell.
Dreamer Cell, but the snowball save. Back across, still gonna die. The Bristleback's gone and Liquid. They're able to fight back. Even without this Exo going, but the puck. Oh, the Spirit Vessel Avalanche. Mickey with a double kill and Matu. Armor toggle eats the creeps.
It's gonna be a full team wipe. It seems like it. Mickey.
Get some more.
Chakra Magic available.
Another Avatar onto the 2 of them, and Boxy's respawn to open up that raw magical nuke damage onto MC. A triple for Mickey. Not gonna be the Ultra as Boxy picks up that 4th kill. A full 5-man wipe.
Insania coming in clutch with a Force Staff, saving Mickey and also replenishing his mana multiple times, allowing him to get in. Oh, look at that. Mystic Flare on Roche. I don't think I've seen that. GH. He needs to be careful. Mickey's so low.
He is. He's got a DD rune now, though. Dreamer Cell, Bristleback. They put the Fey Grenade on him. Roshan, he's going to die. Matu gets the Aegis, and Mickey, he jumps in, but the Snowball buys time for the Bristleback to get up the staircase.
This is a big fight for Liquid. They managed to take a fight when they had no Exo, stealing Roche from Bristleback, who just picked up that Aghanim Scepter. But it comes down to what you said. Bristleback not having a lot of mana to work with in that fight. You can see him being afraid to commit to Roche. If he was full mana, he goes in, he goes ham on Roche. But he was sitting at 200 mana, pops the Soul Ring, reduces his HP even lower. So a bit of a difficult task there. And now Night Stalker going into BKB, does have Phase Grenade. For some even more vision. And yeah, those Force Staffs. I think the Force Staff right now is the best item you can buy on a support.
It feels so good. Get people away from the bristle, get them away from the kisses. So we do see Liquid Smoke, Mickey, and Boxy beelining it down that mid lane. I don't see anybody right now. Division top spots Kuro, but I don't know if they know that Sumail is here. They'll know now. They saw the orb. They're even scanning. And now jump in. They've spotted him.
He got silenced.
Ancient Seal. They've caught out Sumail. How quickly
it's different. Like, why is this not more popular? Skywrath, you see Puck. This is a first phase hero most of the time. And Skywrath Mage is available. Like, I guess you need just another stunner, someone that can blow people up. And I don't think Nigma will defend their tier 2 tower on bottom lane. They just don't have what it takes. They can't match Team Liquid's energy right now because they're all over the place, especially Mickey. Mickey, perfect game. 6-0 and 11. Finds a Philosopher's Stone. We'll drop it on the ground. Oh, look at this. He drops it on the ground. Insania picks it up, brings it to Boxy. What a team play.
Little choo-choo train of items. Matu getting initiated on by the Bristle. They do coil the Night Stalker as well, but again, it's Nigma not really wanting to hardcore commit for the fight.
Mickey's laughing. That was perfect. And he's in.
Yeah, straight on the puck again. Nice snowball, though, this time. Buying a bit of space for the puck. The kiss is launched, but the four staff out. The blinding light pushing them around, and the stun silence catching the puck out again. Matu does have the Aegis, so doesn't mind losing this first life.
3-throw gets him.
Liquid get 2 kills. And very quickly moving in for maybe a little bit more, because Matu has that Dark Ascension. Nighttime still, and Mickey, the initiation on Visage, blowing up mind control. They've got Exo going still for a good 20 seconds or more. This tier 3 tower is going to crumble. Daytime does come back around again, but Liquid, no fear.
Good toss back. Mickey, he's just styling right now. I mean, Insania does help quite a lot with the 4-staff, and now they do have a second 4-staff, because in a lot of these fights, he's waiting. He's not panicking using 4-staff. He sees the snowball coming towards the Tiny. Mickey turns and pushes them even more forward towards the Dead Prophet. And yeah, this Bristleback, like, he's not tanky at all. Like, they reduce his magic resistance by 35%. Doesn't even have a casual cloak, which I would definitely love to see on a Bristleback, especially in a game like this, because they just burst him down. And Tiny, his next item is going to be Silver Edge. So yeah, having a break mechanic against Visage and Bristleback, Nigma in a lot of trouble. They kind of mistimed their draft, where you wanted to be strong with the Aghanim Scepter on Bristleback, and this is where Team Liquid took a fight, stole Roshan from them, and we're gonna see that replay again. Look how patient Insania is with the 4-staff. He sees the snowball, then uses it, gets on top of them, then blasts them back, and that fight's already gone. And Mickey, like, they don't even damage him. He goes in and uses Tumbler's Toy to get out of the trouble. Know that there's multiple ways off save with, like, Blinding Light and now 2 4-staffs.
There's so many ways in and out.
Insania has one job: click follow on Tiny, pretty much. This is what he has been doing for 25 minutes, enabling Tiny to get multiple combos in a team fight. But now he is gonna be the one getting some solo farm and farming his Aghanim Scepter. This is position 5 Coddle with 25-minute Ags.
Yeah, and that Will-O-Wisp is going to cause even more issues for a hero like Puck, right? Having the Crippling Fear and the Will-O-Wisp kind of dragging you into it. As look who they found. Again on the Bristleback. The kisses from Kuroki trying to hold them away, but Liquid with these BKBs up, just straight down their throats. Mind Control and Kuro, the next on the menu. This very hungry Liquid side are going to get the Matu. Nice Stalker coiled up, snapped it.
Nope, he's dogling.
Jump in from Mickey. They find MC. Try to cookie the puck away, but Kuroki loses his life. And another 5-man wipe incoming. Oh, the jaunt. He gets away from the Crippling Fear, but not for long enough. Liquid slam them into the ground. Another huge team fight for them right on the doorstep of Nigma's base.
Oh, what a team play there from Team Liquid. Matumba Man going in, and then you see Chakra Magic on top of him, replenishing his mana, replenishing his Hunter in the Night. During the BKB timing, they really don't have much. These are 2 BKBs that they just pop. Like, Tusk can punch one, but that's about it. You need to keep running. This is also a fight without Dead Prophet using her Exorcism, and Puck, he really struggles. Like, this Sanj, it sounds good because it gives you 12% status resistance, gives you tankiness, but they just burst you down. One silence from Skywrath Mage, one combo from Tiny, you die.
Yeah, and now you add in the Silver Edge, he's going to die even faster. Oh man, Nigma. I need something drastic to happen now, like smoke gank into coil kisses. They need to be the first ones to move. Because so far we've seen when Liquid have the vision or they get the jump, which it's a little easier to do with this Dark Ascension, the nighttime.
Death Prophet with E-Blade. Bit of anti-synergy there. I mean, he does amplify damage from Spirit's Vessel and Trips Form. The Spirit Siphon, it's also a save against Visage, against the Bristleback as well. But not the item that you usually see on Death Prophet.
Yeah, I guess if they know that Bristleback is miles away from his BKB, if they see the Bristle, they can just blow him up. And Dreamer Cell, and he gets that top lane to farm, has a little bit of backup from GH with the Blink Snowball. And Kuro even scanning up high ground to make sure their triangle's safe. But look at Matu. Yeah, you want to farm up here? Bristleback, yeah. Yeah, get back to your tier 2. This is our part of the map now.
Is this the way you talk when you're dominating in a game, Garrett?
When I'm playing, yeah. Get out of my game. Get off my map. What are you doing? You're warding? No. I've got 7 sentries, mate.
Oh, you're warding? I have 7 observer wards. What are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Wait, look at Insania. He's got Dagon queued up. What are you gonna do about that?
There's Team Liquid just styling right now. It's not Aghanim Scepter, it's 4 staff plus Ags on Keeper of the Light. He didn't do much in the laning stage, especially because he was paired up with the Night Stalker, but yeah, Insania, Keeper of the Light.
He's got the same amount of net worth as the puck. And they've caught the puck again. The Will-O-Wisp into the Crippling Fear. The little cookie push back, moving around. Puck gonna blink away. Martu didn't get that chain silence out. Does have another Crippling Fear ready. Gem and Blink with BKB. But Martu gonna play it safely for now. 2 minutes until Roshan respawns, so Liquid are gonna have that on their minds.
Boxy bought the gem for Night Stalker, so vision will be removed. I see only 1 observer ward right now from Nigma, and the next Roche may respawn in a minute and a half. Nigma is smoked. Let's see if they can find an opening.
They've got BKB Bristle. That's the most important thing. And it's 30-minute game so far from Nigma. This gives them another chance. Maybe the ability to push tier 1. He's being eyed up though. Mickey is going to go with a combo. The big damage, but the BKB turn around now with the kisses and the move in. The coil from Sumail, but he's silenced up. The puck in trouble. They try to snap the coil in onto Mickey, but the tiny turns and whacks down Sumail. The deep dive from the Bristleback not going to work out for him. Can't even find Insania. And
they're still not done.
They're losing.
Now it's time to chase.
Zai straight on the tail of the Visage. Mickey and Martu surround the stone form bird. He's going to flap his wings all he wants, but he's going to land on the ground with a thud from the toss. Roshan's 45 seconds away, but Nigma with another 3 deaths. Really don't look like they've got a chance in this game now.
This is a fight where you initiate on a Bristleback, you bring him down to 30% HP, and then his BKB is like half defensive. They're still trying to deal some damage, but damage has already been done. And you know when the BKB is gone, that you're gonna die. So, yeah. Oh. Still chasing. I see dead GH. Also, this Will-O-Wisp is causing a lot of trouble. I don't think they have a hero that can just go in and kill Will-O-Wisp. Like, Visage is okay-ish, but
yeah,
he probably wants to focus some different stuff in a fight.
It's so difficult for them. Like, dragging them back into the Crippling Fear over and over again. Very chaotic. Sumail's puck has definitely struggled. I'm going to finish off the Kaya Sound soon. Holding out onto top tier 2, and a bit of Radiant Vision does spot Zai. I think they also know that Mickey is coming in and wrapping around alongside.
He might be able to break him.
And they find this Bristleback kill. BKB is ready, but Nigma smoking.
Good read. Understanding that the Bristleback is farming way too far away from his base. 30 seconds until Exo's back online.
Yeah, Zai just waiting in the pit. MC sends his familiars over. Smoke breaks, so they see the DP. Dire Vision up in that triangle, not dewarded. Liquid know exactly where Nigma are. They see the Bristleback, and extrapolating from that, like you said, when he was farming top lane, they know that there's going to be heroes sat in behind him. Zai just sit in the pit, wait for the moment. And they can take that next Roshan. Aegis and Shard on him. I guess we give the Shard to the DP again. Get that fear going.
Tiny did pick up the Shard for himself. Yeah, so I assume this one's going to go to Dead Prophet, Giver, and Spirit Siphon charge. And also, yeah, give that fear mechanic, which was going to come in handy.
And Liquid keep their vision up again. jump from GH, snowball across, Boxy focused, but the full staff not going to get him to the low ground. They turn onto the Visage, silenced up and caught as Matu and Mickey just balling out of control of taking down Sumail very quickly. Now, Dreamer Cell chased back across. Insania, is he going to finally die? The second death of the game for him, but Dreamer Cell has to give his life in the trade-off.
Another one.
For the Bristleback.
Another team wipe from Liquid. Mickey had double damage in that fight, so he hits for almost 900 damage and finds Puck. I believe he solo killed him, then he kills Tusk as well. Like, the fight split up, and yeah, getting stuff done with the Exorcism. Nigma just don't have enough. Like, they don't have enough damage. I don't see any big items coming out. They don't have any repositioning tools that they can toss them inside the base, so their comeback potential in this game is very, very low.
Super rough for them as we see that back. Yeah, the fight is split, what, 2 or 3 ways? They initiate on the Sky. Visage
so
being
Puck
gone on.
Did solo die to Tiny. I was looking at his health bar. 3 hits. 3 hits plus a combo, and Puck is dead.
Jeez. Well, he's got Eon Disc queued up now, but they need so much more time. Like 28,000 net worth lead for Liquid here. That's several items on their cores. This Nullifier coming up for Matu going to help them out. Get him in on top of people again. When was it Gamers Without Borders? We saw Mickey playing Tiny like this as well, where he was like 16-0. It's quite often it feels like that he pops off on his hero.
Yeah, that's why I said, you know, one of the better Tiny players out there from the mid lane. You know, there's different different concept of the hero when you play it from mid lane and you play it as position 4. But yeah, he definitely shines. And also does have spider legs, which does allow him to be a bit more maneuverable. Great item against Visage, great item against the Shard from Tusk, and also Bristleback. Found the old man. Dagon 2.
1v5. That's not fair, is it? Yeah, he's going to be giggling about that one. I found him, guys. I found every single Nigma hero up at top.
Also, he hit level 20 on Keeper of the Light, which is usually you go for other talent, but you're playing against Bristleback, so it means that you want to dispel things. This is great. Like, also dispelling silence could be crucial. Dreamacell, he's kind of alone here.
He dropped an item, picks it up, but then dies. Where did he go? He disappeared.
We're getting close to level 25s. This Dead Prophet, level 23. Mickey, level 24 and a half. And Night Stalker, level 23.
Oh, Sumail. Sumail scanned. Sumail's dead. Mickey's got him. Ancient Seal. Nice blink, but there's the catch. Jump in with the Avatos, and Sumail dead for 70 seconds. Oh. So they traded Kotl for Bristle and Puck, and Matuma Man diving. He wants GH. Nullifies him. Slays the Tusk. And there's nothing MC can do but watch his tier 3s and barracks fall. Now in we go again with Mickey and Zai blowing up the Visage. GH has buyback, he uses it. Puck has buyback, but will be holding it for now. They are without their Visage for 40 seconds.
Looking very, very over, Gary.
It does indeed. Tier 4's opened. Mickey and Matu go straight for the jugular. Zoning kisses. Silence very well placed by Zai into that fountain. And even a Will-O-Wisp there as Sumail will have to buy back with only 20 seconds left on his respawn timer. Bristleback now coming in with a TP forward, but your throne is about to die. Mickey, BKB's up, hits down the key building. And Nigma Galaxy unable to defend their Ancient here in game 1. Liquid with a much needed victory here in the group.